Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna try and make this video a really quick one, but it is a first one for my channel, and it's going to be my monthly makeup basket because I am doing Project Pan and I am doing also Pan That Palette. I do have a lot of repeats that I'm just gonna go through really fast. So if you are following my Project Pan type of videos, then you already know what kind of products I have in there, and I am gonna keep those in my monthly makeup basket. And what that is basically me choosing some items that I want to focus on mainly throughout the month, but let's be honest, I always cheat when it comes to makeup. So yeah, let's just dive into it. I'm not gonna like pick out a specific order that I'm doing makeup in because that varies depending on my mood, but most often I do start off with some kind of foundation if I use one, which is very rarely. So when I do decide to use foundation, I do have one primer that I'm using. That's the only one I own. I got it in a glossy box, otherwise I would not have any. And this one is from Bottega Verde. It is luminous pearly makeup base with peach kernel oil and vitamin E, and this is what that one looks like. And this one smells so good. Like, it smells like, oh my god, this is just like, if this was some kind of moisturizer, I would buy this in a second. It leaves a very shimmery pearlescent kind of look. So if you do go out in the sun, you're gonna sparkle like crazy if you do not put on foundation, which I kind of got to fill up the wrong way, but I really like this. I can give you a tiny little swatch. I don't want to waste it, but this is what it looks like. And then as you blend it out, it kind of gives this pearlescent look and it blends into the skin. Oh, this is just gorgeous. I love this, and the scent is amazing on this one. So this is what I'm gonna be using if I decide to use foundation, and if I do, then I have a kind of deluxe size sample that I got from Dior. This one is Skin Glowing Makeup with SPF 15, Dior Skin Nude. I think this is in the shade 030, and this is what that one looks like. It's almost done, so I'm gonna try and make sure to use that up. I also do have two concealers. Those are my only concealers that I own. I don't use concealers either, and I don't have any foundation on my face right now. I just don't feel comfortable with that. But if I do decide to use concealer, I have this little kind of deluxe size sample as well from Dior, and this is Dior Skin Nude Concealer. And this is in the shade 002 Beige. This is what that one looks like. It has only like 2 milliliters or 0.06 fluid ounces. So it is a little mini one, but yeah, this one is way too dark for me, so that's why I'm avoiding to use it. And this little sample has been lasting me for like a year, 2 years, I don't know. And this one I had also for like 2 years. I'm just not good with using like skin covering makeup like that. And the other concealer, I just opened it. This one is from Yves Rocher, and this one is Radiant Youth Corrector Pen, Correction and Radiance, and in the shade 02. This is what that one looks like. The packaging is actually really luxurious golden, and it is actually a pen. So this one is also kind of on the yellow shade. I did not put on a swatch, but kind of yellowy, orangey on me, kind of too dark for my skin, even though I'm pretty tanned naturally. So I don't know, I'm just trying to use it up. I'm not good with this kind of skin matching kind of makeup. I also do have a few blushes that I want to use up, or two of them actually. One is in my Project Pan, and it is my Glossy Rosewood blush from Glossybox. So that's that one that I'm trying to use up, and I'm not going to talk about that one too much. It's just a pink kind of shade. The other one is from Une, which is Breezy Cheeks Blush Grand Air in 4 shade, and this one is organic. Actually, I really like this one, and I'm gonna show you here. This is what that one looks like. It is kind of a tanned orangey brownish shade, and it is a cream blush, so that's the reason why I wanna try and use it up. Let me see if I can get some shade on there. So it just gives kind of a tanned look to my face, and I do want to try and use this one a little more. I do have one bronzer, which I usually cheat on, but this is my e.l.f. Cool Bronzer, and that's from my project pan as well. So if you're interested on what that one looks like, you can go to those type of videos that I'm making. And I do have one kind of highlighter, but it is actually a bronzing blush in the shade 01 Magic Shimmer, and this one is from Apolosophy. That's the right way to put it, I think. And this one is gorgeous. It's kind of a bronzer and a blush and everything at once. It has these different kind of color blocks, but I mostly use it as a some kind of highlighter, or this could be a really gorgeous shade for eyeshadows. Let me see if I can swatch it. I don't know if you can see that. You probably cannot. Oh well, it's actually really gorgeous, and I am using this one a little bit. This is the only one I have, so I'm trying to use it up. I do have some eye makeup as well. I have my palette that I'm working on. So this is the one I'm working on. It's my H&M palette for my Panda palette, which you can see. Also, I have videos on that one, and I do have one single. This one is from Makeup Store in the shade Leaf. This is what the packaging looks like, and the shade is kind of a leafy green. So I am gonna try to do some more of a green, blue, teal kind of shades, and I wanna try and use a little bit of this one because this one is huge. This has 0.12 ounces or 3.5 grams. This one is enormous. And also I have what is 3-color eyebrow powder from the studio in the shade 01. And the darkest shade that used to match my eyebrows, I already used up. What I have left are the 2 lightest ones, and I am gonna use them as eyeshadows. They are matte and they're really good, and this one I already have kind of substantial dip in, so I do want to try and use them up, but they have such a deep pan. There is a lot of product in this one, so I do want to try and make sure I use these ones a little bit. I have a few eyeliners. 2 of them are from my project pan, and that's e.l.f. Shimmer Pencil in Grassy Green. That's the one. And also my e.l.f. Brightening Eyeliner in Black. Those both of them are for my in my project pan, and I can give you a quick little swatch of these. And the Shimmer Pencil in Grassy Green is what I have on my eyes right now. That I set with an eyeshadow. And I also have 2 black kind of, what is this, like pencil liners. The one is that I have here is from Topshop, and I've used it for a year now. It is almost done. That's that one right there, and it is kind of a felt tip liner, and I do want to use it up. And the next one is from L'Oreal Paris Super Liner Perfect Slim in the shade Black. Basically, it doesn't say anything special, but that's what that one looks like. And it's also a felt tip, and as you can see, it's kind of losing color. So these are on their last leg, and I want to use them up. So those were that. And also I do have 2 mascaras that I'm using. These are the only 2 that I have. They are crap. Don't buy any of them. I'm just trying to use them up. The first one is from Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Lash Multiplying Mascara. It sucks. Don't buy it. And then if you think this one sucks, then this one is even worse. This one is from Isadora, Mascara Volume 2.0. This one is even worse, and them combined, they are a catastrophe on their own. I hate them, don't buy them, just stay away. I also have a eyelid primer from Bare Minerals. I talk too fast. Prime Time Brightening Pearl Eyelid Primer, and this is what that one looks like. I like it, but I'm not that used to using it, so I'm gonna do my best to try and use it. I've had it for 3 years maybe, so it's kind of time to start using it up. And for my lips, I do have all of the products that I am using up in my current project pan, and I'm not even gonna go through them. It's a little bit of lipstick and lip tint and pencil and 2 glosses, and if you're interested in them, you can see my project pan. The two things that I'm adding in that kind of complement the colors and everything on that one is my e.l.f. lipstick in the shade Nostalgic. This is what that one looks like. This is gorgeous for a mix with the darker mauve color. So let me see if I can show you this. That's that one right there, and you cannot see nothing. This one is kind of a skin color shade, so it's really difficult to see, but I really like it as a lipstick base. And I also have a Double Wear Stay in Place lip pencil in 01 Pink from Estee Lauder, and this is what that one looks like. And I'm gonna try to use this one a little bit as well, and that's that one right there. And the last but not least is my lip balm that I'm using every night before I go to sleep. This one is from Nuxe Paris, or however you pronounce it, and it is in this little pot here. And I am all on my way to kind of use it up quite a lot actually. It smells really fresh, kind of citrusy, I think, to me at least, and I have quite substantial dip going on in this one, so I am gonna try to use it up this year at least. And those were all of my items for this month that I'm gonna try to make some damage on and use up. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of a new thing for me, and I hope you support it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.